Okay guys, so we're going to review the homework that you guys had over this past Thanksgiving break. We're going to do the first video would do the problem solving, then I'll have a separate video for the basic facts, and then another one for the skills, and then the last one for your mixed numbers and your proper fractions. So this is the first one that we're going to look at. It was your problem solving. We're going to do 17A. And this is to check your work, to check your strategies, that everything is done correctly. So here's 17A. It reads, Armando handed out 145 coupons to customers at his father's grocery store in 3 days. On the first day, he handed out 65 coupons. On the second day and third days, he handed out the same number of coupons. Which diagram shows a way to find C, the number of coupons Armando handed out on the second day? So if you look at your answer choices, you don't want to look at these first. You want to draw your own picture first. So now that we know a little bit about the story, let's go ahead and take it one sentence at a time. And it reads, Armando handed out 145 coupons to customers at his father's grocery store in 3 days. So we stop here, we make our brackets, and then we circle important information. The important info should be our character, Armando, and then he handed out 145 coupons, and it was in 3 days. If you want to go ahead and highlight his father's grocery store, that's important too. But here, there's something special about this 145. We need to make a side note. The special information for this one is that is the total. So ignore all of this. We're going to do our own picture here. So I'll do my own picture, and I'm gonna do it right here. 145, here's my total. It's my strip diagram, and I'm gonna put it on top. 145, and then we can label it coupons. That is the total. Now we need to draw out the 3 days. So underneath the strip diagram, you could have drew a picture. There's 1 day, day 1, day 2, and then here's day 3, and then label it. These are the days. So there's our picture. We already know what's going on. So now let's go on to the next bullet. The next bullet says on the first day. Okay, so let me circle that. That's important information. So here your brain should be realizing we're talking about the first day. So what happened on the first day? He handed out 65 coupons. So 145 coupons, 65 of those went on the first day. So we got that going. Now let's go ahead and look at the next sentence. The next sentence says, on the second and third day, so we're talking about both these 2 days, he handed out the same number of coupons. So same number usually means Mr. Nice Guy, right? But again, we don't know how many number of coupons. They didn't give me a number. They just said the same number. That's a clue. So on day number 2, it should be empty. What you should know is they're equal. Second day and the third day. So whatever number day number 2 has, day number 3 also has to have it because they're the same number. So that's a hidden question. So now when we go to our final question, it says, which diagram shows a way to find C, the number of coupons Armando handed out on the second day? So I want to know about the second day. Now let's find out which of these pictures would help better. Look at why letter C is wrong. Look at the 3 boxes. Obviously those are the 3 days, but how come the 3 days have these 145 coupons? That is incorrect. If anything, 145 is our total, would be on the bottom. They have it all wrong. So letter A was a silly answer. Hopefully you didn't pick that one. Here's letter B. Look, 145 is our total. Here's day number 1. Again, how do I know it's day number 1? Because of the 65. On the first day there were 65 coupons. Here's day 2, here's day 3. Notice how they have C because they're both the same. So maybe it's letter B. Letter C can be it because their total is missing. You already knew your total. It was 145. That one's gone. Letter D, here's your total, but how come all 3 days are the same number? Where's the 65? It should be on the first day. So letter D is wrong. Your answer should have been letter B. Okay, so that was for 17A. Now let's go ahead and make our way to 17B. Here it is. And I'll read it to you. This one says, a bicycle shop has a total of 216 bicycles. There are 74 bicycles for adults. There is an equal number of bicycles for boys and girls. Which diagram shows a way to find G, the number of bicycles for girls? So we want to know which of these can help us find the bikes for the girls. So again, don't look at the pictures, make your own pictures first. So in the first sentence, a bicycle shop has a total of 216 bikes. Look at that, it already told you. There's the total, 216. So draw another picture here at the bottom. I'll do a strip diagram again. There's my total strip. And then here's 216 bikes. There's your total. Look at that, it even told you right there. Now your next sentence, your first bullet says there are 74 bikes for the adults. So I'm going to draw a little box here, and this is going to represent the adults. Now the adults got 74 bikes. That I know for sure. Next sentence, it says there is an equal number of bicycles for boys and girls. So we're talking about boys and girls, so we need to draw two separate groups. Here are the boys and here are the girls, the G for the girls. Now an equal number, that's another clue for division, because division is a nice guy. He says everyone's the same. And again, we don't know the number, we just know whatever the boys have, they're the same as the girls because they're equal. Your question, which diagram shows a way to find G, the number of bicycles for the girls? Well, look at this. Here's more or less what our picture should look like. Now, if you look at letter G first, look how your total is missing. Your total was 216. Letter G is saying that you're missing it. That's wrong, so letter G was wrong. Letter H, you do have your total 216, and here are the adults, here are the boys, and here are the girls. But how come the adults are missing in letter H? Where's the 74? That one's wrong. Look at letter J, you're missing your total. Your total should be 216, not the three groups with 216. Letter F is right because here are the adults, and this one should have a B for boys. But anyways, you see how they're both the same? Because they're an equal number. Your correct answer was letter F. And that was it for your problem solving.